All right, all right. Good morning, good morning. Let's begin on our backs today. And once you get on your back, I want you to kind of hug your knees in and rock yourself gently side to side. Maybe even extend the legs up in the arms, so a little shaky here. Maybe even some twists. Anything you'd like to do to just kind of move around. And then once you've had enough of that, you're going to settle in. And you'll decide if you want to settle in with your legs bent like this, constructive resting pose, feet to the ground, knees up. You can even do the knees towards each other and kind of pigeon toe your feet a little bit if that feels good to you. You might also explore if you prefer legs straight. Notice what that does to your low back though. Make sure the back of the neck is long. There's space between your shoulder blades. And let's go ahead and bring our hands towards the belly. And we'll begin cultivating belly breaths. You can close your eyes. Belly breathing is when we inhale nose and you expand. Imagine this breath coming in, nose, down the throat, down the diaphragm all the way towards the belly. And then you expand. Fill up the belly like a balloon. And then exhale, you relax. Allow the weight of the hands to help with that relaxation. Once again, inhale, belly expands. Exhale, let it relax. We'll do a couple more like that. Now let's invite the hands a little bit higher towards the ribs. Now I want you to now pay attention to breathing into this area, expanding rib cage out to the sides. Don't worry so much about belly breath for now. Use your imagination. Ribs expand, pressing into the hands, outwards. And now we'll move the hands towards the chest. Chest breathing. Inhale into the chest, expanding. And relax. Filling up your lungs fully. All right, now we're gonna do a full breath in, and we're gonna use that expansion of the belly, rib cage, and chest. And we're gonna go part by part, starting with the belly, a third of the breath towards the ribs, and then the last towards the chest. So you'll be filled up, hold that, and then when we exhale from the top, relax the chest, ribs, and then belly. That's gonna be about a 4 or 5 second inhale, 5, 6 second exhale. So the exhale will make it longer. So inhale, belly, ribs, chest, hold it. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. And you can move your hands up and down just to kind of feel where you're breathing into. Continue like that. Filling up yourself with prana, life's energy, life's force. Gratitude for this air, gratitude for this breath, gratitude for the lungs, diaphragm, your stomach. Your cells are thanking you because you're giving them what they need. They need oxygen. Waking up first thing in the morning, taking time to strengthen your breathing, strengthen your lungs, your diaphragm. Taking deep breaths, taking life in fully. All right, now slowly come back to regular breathing. Natural breath can relax the hands. You can keep the hands wherever you want, or you can bring one hand heart, one hand belly, And you take a moment at the beginning of practice to call in an intention. This can be a remembering your why for choosing to show up, or maybe there's something you already know, like you want to work on: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Or it could simply be, I am open to receive. And we'll take a deep breath in. And we'll sigh it out. Let's release the hands. And we'll start with the neck. Draw the chin towards the chest like you're creating a double chin. And then you're going to start to lift from the top of the head, back of the head, and the neck. And then doing that, lift your shoulders, just strengthening the neck here, looking between your legs, and then slowly bring it back down. Let's do that 2 more times for a total of 3. So chin in, double chin, lift the top of the head, back of the head, look between your legs, hold here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it back down. Relax, 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 relax the shoulders here. 1 more, last one, chin in, double chin, lift. We're not lifting much, shoulders stay here, it's just all about the neck. And then slowly bring it back down. Great job. Now let's curl the tailbone. Lift your hips up. We're going to connect with our glutes, turn them on, and lift those hips up. Press into the feet. Lengthen the back of the neck here. Let's bring our hands towards the thighs. Keep those hips up. Connect with your glutes. Now the glutes are going to stay on and active even as we drop the hips. Barely touch the floor and bring it back up. Lift. And down. Now, inhale, exhale. See if you want to inhale as you go up or as you go down. When does it feel most natural for you to inhale and exhale? We keep going up and then down. Glutes are on. Back of the neck lengthening. Awesome. This last one, let's keep our hips up. Let's toe heel our feet closer together. We're going to press into that right foot, really connect to that right glute. Now our hands are going to reach up. Palms facing forward, fingers pointing up. Let's lift our left leg, and this left leg can be bent here in a bent 90, or if you can and want to, you can straighten the leg up, straight up. Go ahead and point that foot. Let's keep our hips in line, lift a little bit higher, and we're going to bounce up and down. So pulsations, up, down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring that foot down. You'll feel your hamstring here. Let's press into the left side. Reconnect with that whole left leg, engage left glute, and then this right leg can bend here, bend 90 or straight up. Connect with that foot, activated, and pulsations, and up, down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down, and we'll separate those feet again. Keep those hips up if you can. If you need to take a break, bring them down. But now we're going to take it up towards the shoulders and the serratus, and then we're going to reach up, like you want to touch the ceiling with your fingertips, and then back down and up. That's if you're wrapping around, and then back down and up. And we do this only 5 times, and down, 2 more, and reach and down. Keep those hips up, don't forget the glutes, and up and down. All right, and now the hands go back. The fingertips now are reaching back, your palms are up, and then you're going to reach the fingertips back to the back wall and then back down, like you're pulling the shoulder blades down towards your low back. Down, and then they go up towards the ears, back down. By now those glutes are burning, almost there. We only do 5 of these. 1 more, reach it up, back down. Bring those arms up and then down. Lower the hips, take a break. Yay. Follow whatever the body wants to do. That might be to be here in stillness, maybe creating a little space between the shoulder blades, maybe rocking the knees side to side like windshield wiper, or maybe hugging them in towards your chest. Rock it out. Remembering our anchors of attention. Feeling the floor, feeling sensations in your body, noticing sound or attention on your breath. Those three things bring you to this moment, to here now. Doing so objectively with no judgment. Only making decisions whether something feels sustainable or not. All right. Now, go ahead and hold behind the knees here like this. We're going to rock back and forth. Back and forth. We'll do this about 5 times. You could even bring it all the way to the top and balance, and then make yourself into a little ball. So go into a little flexion here with the spine, and then bring it all the way to seated. Okay? Your feet are going to be about hip distance apart. And then we're going to lean back. Core connection. Let's start to connect with pelvic floor. Engage. Lower abdomen is toning in. And then as you're toning all the way up, we're going to put on a really nice supportive core set and connect with those deep core muscles, TVA, transversus abdominal muscle. All right, so we can stay right here. We can release the hand here like this. Okay? We can even try to lift one leg and then the other. Okay? And you can do this lifting the legs, also holding you here like this. Then we're going to lean back. Core connected. Deep breath here. Slow breath out. All right, now if you can release your hands, we're going to pretend we have a really nice energy ball between the hands. We're going to bring that energy ball towards the right and then pick it up over towards the left. Again, we can do this with the feet on the floor if necessary, okay? At any moment. Up and down. Up and down. Pick up and up and down. Last one. To the other side. Awesome. Let's bring it back down. Bring those hands behind you. Now, you can have fingers towards you, fingers to the side, or behind you. I recommend, if you can, fingers towards you here, okay? We're going to do a reverse tabletop. So your feet are more or less underneath your knees. We're going to curl the tailbone, lift the hips up. Here's the tabletop. Belly's drawing in. Neck is drawing in. Activate your glutes. Reach up, up, up. And then slowly bring it back down. Good job. Extend your legs forward. Flex your feet. Inhale here, lengthen spine. And then exhale, gently fold forward. And then chin towards the chest as you flex the feet. And then point chin forward. And flex chin in. And point chin forward. So what's moving is like we're saying yes with our head. We're as far forward as you can be for you. And just notice how this feels. We're going to do it again at the towards the end. Now I want you to really reconnect with this moment so you can remember how this feels right now and how it will feel later. Okay? Let's bring it back in. And then slowly release. Shake out your legs. Let's go ahead and cross the legs. Notice which one you have in front. All right. Now, a little bit more for the neck. We're going to bring that neck forward and back in. We're going to do our turtlenecks. Back in, double chin as it goes back. And forward. So now the chin is not going up and down. Just the neck forward and back. Forward and back. All right, let's bring it back to neutral. And I've been very, very mindful to catch myself when I'm on a computer that I'm not on the computer like this, or that I'm not reading my book like this. Bringing it back every time. Okay? All right, you guys, right hand towards the left collarbone. You're gently pressing in and then kind of stretching it down a little bit. right ear to the right shoulder. Make sure you relax that right shoulder. The shoulder is not going up to the ear, okay? Now turn your chin up and look up towards the ceiling. 3 breaths in and down. Relax. You can do those breaths we were doing earlier, belly, ribs, and then you'll feel it here into your hand. Last one. Awesome. Slowly back to center. We switch it out. Left hand towards the right collarbone, gently pressing. Stretch it down. Left ear, left shoulder. Turn the chin up, look up. 3 breaths in, down. Awesome. Let's bring it back to neutral and then slowly release. Let's do some circles. We'll do 3 circles to the right, 3 circles to the left. Doesn't matter which way you start. Hold onto your knees as you go back and go into a really nice flexion here. Stretch it out when you go forward. Go into a really nice extension, reaching that chest forward. Reverse once you finish your 3 on one side. Awesome. Let's bring it back to neutral. All right. Now let's find some rotation here. Extending the arms out. Reach the finger right to the right, the left to the left. Okay. Turning to the right from the ribs to the right. And then you turn your head with it. Notice where your edge is. Inhale again. Pretend like there's a string at the crown of the head pulling you up. And then exhale, twist a little more. Relax that left leg. Maybe release the hands a little lower than the shoulders. 1 more breath. Little turn. And back to center. Inhale. Reach it out, reach it out. Exhale to the other side. And then inhale, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale. Maybe allow those hands to go a little bit lower or keep them in line with the shoulders. You decide. 1 more breath. A little more turn. Wonderful. Back to center. And then slowly release. Circle your wrists. Spread your fingers. Bring the top of the back of the hand on the palm of the other hand. You're going to go like this. Like you're smashing something on that palm of the hand with the back of the other hand. And then you'll switch it out. Other side. Giving your wrist some love. All right. And shake it out. All right. Extend your legs. Shake, shake, shake. Let's give some love and attention to your feet. Go ahead and flex your feet. And flex so much that maybe the heels lift up off the ground. Maybe. And then reach the ball of the foot forward. So demi-point, your toes are still towards you, but the ball of the feet forward. And then point your toes. Point, point, point. And I want you to connect with your legs and notice what's happening here when I point. What are my muscles that are activating? And then demi-point, so keep kind of like pointing, but your toes are going to turn to your face. Now notice you're going to feel your calf more when you do the demi-point. And then flex. More of a stretch. Do that again. Demi-point, point. Demi-point, flex. Demi-point, point. Demi-point, flex. And circle it around. Spread your toes. And then the other direction. All right. Shake, shake, shake. Let's come onto the knees. So find your way onto the knees. Give them a little. And then let's go back to thoracic rotations here. Actually, thoracic cat-cows. So as we're sitting back, like we're gonna do a child's pose, but we're not. The hands are gonna be here. And then cat-cows, shoulder blades towards each other. We look forward, inhale, and then exhale, push away. Imagine like we're doing those cat-cows, but it's just at the level of the thoracic spine. Inhale and exhale. And inhale, exhale. One more. And away. Wonderful. And then we've been doing those thoracic rotations. Let's practice that again. Okay. This whole area of thoracic spine, it's housing very important organs. Our heart, lungs, and for us ladies, our breast. So we're giving it some love and attention. All right, so the right arm will be at that bent to 90 position, elbow under shoulder. And if it feels better for you for that elbow to be a little bit further forward, that's totally cool. Left hand towards the back of the head and elbow gently on the floor. We inhale and open. And exhale down. We'll do 5 of that. So that's 1. In. Out. Now, if you feel like you want to breathe the other way, totally cool. Simply breathe and allow one movement to be an inhale and the other to be the exhale. All right, one more, last one. And down. Let's bring that left forearm down. Relax the head here for a moment. You already know what we're gonna do on the other side. Set yourself up, hand behind the head, elbow down, inhale, rotate, open, and close. Two more. Last one. And down. Good job. Forearm down, relax. Relax the head. All right, let's extend our hands forward, and now we're gonna go into the full tabletop, and then we're gonna take it down to the hips, quads, lower body for a little bit. All right, so if you have like a little pillow or towel or something for your knee, that might be helpful. If your knees hurt being on the floor on your mat like this, okay? So just have that nearby. Tabletop position. Go ahead and show me your right leg back. I want you to find core activation here, pelvic floor, lower abdomen drawing in, the ribs will draw in, and then the neck is gonna be in. Just make sure that that neck is not forward like that, okay? That right leg will extend back and lift it so that the foot stays in line with your hip. And you will decide, do you want to point, demi-point, flex the foot? Okay? Core is connected. All right, now we're going to lift and then cross it over towards the left and bring that foot to the floor. Bring it back up to the side and then touch the floor here. And up, cross to the other side, and up to the right, up to the left, up to the right, up to the left, up to the right. All right, now up to the left, keep it on the left, and up, down, up, down. Connect with core. How are the ribs and the neck? Foundation. All right, now we're gonna bring it to the middle, up and down, up, down. That glute turning on every time you go up. 3, 4, 5. Let's take it now to the right, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Keep the foot down, and we're gonna go back and forth. Stretch it out. And a little break from the hands too. If you want, you can come bring the hands into kind of like fingertips, giving your wrist a little break. All right. Lift that leg up. Bring the leg back. Bend the leg in the bent 90. Belly's in. Ribs are in. Neck is in. And we're going to pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Knee to the chest. Come onto your fingertips and step that foot forward. Okay, and rise. Take a little break here with your hands. Shake it out. We know that we want hips distance apart or wider for balance. Foundation presses down and then towards the middle, towards each other, like a 30% activation. Tailbone in, more of a posterior tilt forward. You'll feel that on that left hip flexor and the quadricep, okay? Now, a little more shoulder rotation. We're still working the bottom. Ribs and neck in. Inhale. Turn the palms out. Exhale, without flaring your ribs. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. We'll do just 3 of those. Now I want you to step that front foot a little bit closer to you. We're going to stand up from here, okay? So we're going to lean forward. I like to curl the back toes so I can use those two to help me push. And then here it is. I'm going to go up, lean forward, and step that foot a little bit closer. Let me not cut up my head. All right, so here we are. That front leg will be bent. You're on the ball of the back foot, back heel is up. Same as we were when we were down, more of a posterior tilt here. Right hand towards the left hip, left hand up, reach it up, over to the right. Breathe, inhale up, exhale, reach. Inhale up, exhale, reach. Back to center, and then slowly release. Now, we're gonna release the back heel down to the floor. And if you need to step that foot a little bit to the left, go ahead, okay? So, heel down with the front leg still bent. Front leg still bent, back heel is down now. If you want to turn those toes out a little bit, go ahead. Still trying to find more of the neutral here in the back, ribs and neck in. Now the right arm up, turn the palm out and back. Now let's imagine as if we're really close to a wall and that arm is going up and then back, right? If the wall was here, I wouldn't be able to bring my arm here like this. But it's okay if it goes out, right? Because the wall's not there. We are rotating here. All this rotation we've been doing, use that thoracic rotation. One more. Awesome. Back to neutral. Both hands to the hip. Straighten the front leg now. We're going to start to bend here at the hip and fold. Maintaining both hips in line, making sure that back one doesn't go back like that. And fold halfway. So we're like in that tabletop position with our back. Breathe, breathe. Neck is in, ribs are in, belly's in. Let's bend that front leg, hands to the floor. Step the front foot back, find your plank. All right, let's chase this plank. Either knees off the ground or knees to the ground. Either way, okay? Actually, let's try it first with the knees on the floor. Neck forward, neck in. Neck forward and in. We'll do this 5 times, 2 more. Last one, and in. Wonderful. Shoulder blades to each other and away from each other. Gliding in, gliding out. In. Last one. Awesome. Point those toes back, take it back, relax, child's pose. You can bring those arms by your sides if you prefer. Relax.
Too much complication over stimulation. We need to ease the stress, feel the situation. So I focus on my breath, steady concentration. Steady the breath, to steady the mind. Keep breathing till I feel that.
Bring those arms forward if they're by your side. Roll it forward. And let's see the other side. The other side's getting jealous now. Find your tabletop. Left leg goes back. Connect. Core, ribs in, neck in. Lift that leg. You can do this with the foot flexed. Demi-point, point, either way, but activate your foot. That'll activate the rest of your leg. All right, so we're gonna cross it over towards the right now. Gently kind of like touch the floor and bring it up, and then towards the left, touch the floor and up. All right, that's 1, 2, we'll do 5, 3. Be aware of how you're holding yourself. Try not to bend the arms. Try not to draw that neck forward. Now keep it on the right. We're gonna go 5 times up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to center. And 5 also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now off to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Keep it down. Back and forth you go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Come onto fingertips if you'd like. Taking a little break. The heel of the hands and your wrist. All right. Let's lift the leg, bring it back, and now we're gonna bend at the knee. So we have a bend to 90. I like to do this one with my foot flexed. Like I'm gonna stomp the sole of my foot up to the ceiling. Reconnect here with your torso, your neck, and we're gonna bounce up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee in onto fingertips to create more space to step the foot between hands. Bring it up and shake it out. All right, you know that your stance, hips distance apart or wider. We're fully pressing through foundation, but then the foundation is also drawing towards the midline, like they want to meet up here. Posterior tilt, ribs in, necks in. Let's do both arms. Inhale, and then maybe exhale back or the other way. You decide. Your job here is to keep the ribs in, neck in, to not flare out. And we don't push, right? We feel. You feel the shoulder. You might feel, oh, you know what? There's a little tightness there. Just notice. Okay, that's interesting. I can work on that. But we don't get mad. We get glad that we have tools and things that we can do. All right. So now we're gonna get ready to stand up. So I like to step my front foot a little bit closer, lean forward, curl the back toes. Now we're gonna draw all the way towards this left leg. But we've been doing that. So we're already warmed up and strong. Lift, and then just step that back foot maybe a little bit closer or let it be where it's at. For this first one, the back heel's off the ground. Once again, that posterior tilt if we can. Left hand will go towards the right hip, or it can stay on the left side, doesn't matter. Right arm goes up. Inhale, and then exhale to the left. Now every time you inhale, you go up a little bit more, and when you exhale, you go a little bit more to the left. Okay, we'll do about 3 more breaths like that. The back leg might bend a little bit, that's totally cool. All right, let's bring it back to center and then release that right hand. You can step the foot out to the right a little more, but bring that heel down now. So before we were here, now we're gonna go with the foot flat. Now it might be that your toes are turned out just a little bit, but do keep your hips square. Neutral, ribs in, front leg is bent. Now the left arm is the one that'll go up, right? Notice as it goes up, my palm is facing in, but then as it goes back, I'm gonna turn my palm out. We do still pretend like we have that wall on that, we're very close to that wall, right? Try it not, see, I'm even doing, I can see it here. I'm kind of flaring out like that, and then bring it in. Awesome. Both hands to your hips. Now straighten that front leg. Folding. We'll stay in the table, kind of tabletop position, flat back here. Nice triangle here with your legs. Reconnect core, ribs, neck. Bend the front leg, hands to the floor, and step your foot back into your plank position. All right, you guys, staying in this plank, knees up off the ground or to the ground like we did before. Neck in, forward, in, forward, in. Shoulder blades towards each other and away from each other. Just 5 times, and then push away, bend your knees, take it back, down dog. Pedal the feet up and down. Back to neutral, feet about hips distance apart. Go ahead and bend your knees a little bit for now. Allow the head to just relax here. Biceps are going to be more or less in line with the ears. And you're pushing away. As you push away, the shoulders come up to the ears. That's totally fine. Reaching out the tailbone, the sit bones back towards where your back wall and the ceiling meet. And then keep reaching, drawing the ribs in. And then you can work to draw the heels down and straighten the legs. Any amount that's available for you. Big inhale. And exhale. One more. And down. Go ahead and walk your hands back towards your feet. Relaxing the head. You can bend the knees if you'd like. We're going to kind of walk the hands over towards the right. Go ahead and bend your right leg, but straighten your left leg. Big inhale. And exhale. One more. Nice. Let's walk it center. Straighten the right leg. Bend your left. Walk it to the left. Relax the head. Big inhale into the right. And exhale. One more. And exhale. Back to neutral, back to center. Both legs bend, drop the hips, roll it up, flexion. Up, back, down. Up, back, down with the shoulders. Awesome. Dynamic balancing. Let's bring our hands to the hips. You can use your eyesight, right? You can use that sense also, looking at one point, finding your drishti. Transfer the weight to your left leg. Lift your right leg. Okay. Now we're going to kick that leg forward. Bend it. Kick. Reaching through the heel. Back in. And kick. Bend the standing leg. Land the heel. Ball. Toes. Okay, landed hips distance apart. I really love this mat, the matrix mat, because it has all those lines. At first I was like, I'm not into the lines, I'm not into like that correct alignment, but I really love it because there's these lines that are like my hips distance apart. So it's great, I love it. All right, let's bring our arms forward like this. We're gonna come onto the balls of the feet to lift your heels. And let's start to bend the knees. Any amount that's available for you. Keep bringing the shoulders right over your hips. Back up. Connect with your calves. Back down. And up. And down. Now a little coordination. Right arm up. Left arm up. Right arm down. Left arm down. Straighten those legs. Release the heels down. Release the arms. Good job. Now we're going to bend the front leg, transfer the weight towards that leg, and then the left leg comes up. Connect, pelvic floor. And then we kick forward the heel. Back in. And forward. Back in. Just one more forward. Bend the standing leg. Heel, ball, toe, landed. Hips distance apart. All right, not too much, like about a foot front and back, maybe 2 if you're taller. All right, arms forward, heels high. Connect with your calves. Slowly bend. Back up. Find that balance. And down. Up. All right, show me your left arm up. Lower. Show me your right arm up. And then left arm down. Right arm down. Straighten your legs. Release the heels down. Good job. Now lean forward. Bend that front leg. You're going to lift the back leg. Hands can go to the hips. Hands can go in prayer. Hands can go by your side. You decide. Warrior 3. Connect with that left glute. Point, demi-point, or flex the back foot. Neck is in. Ribs are in. Awesome. Bring that leg in. Kick it forward. Bend the standing leg. Land the right foot. Same other side. Now, standing leg can be really straight or can be slightly bent. That's going to turn on your quadricep. Really connected to that right glute. Ribs in, neck in, arms wherever you want them. You can even go forward. And then your whole body is parallel to the ground, if you can. Bring it back in. Foot down to the floor. And shake it out. All right, let's do a little shaking. So we can do like this, like we have a basketball. And we're bouncing the basketball if you like. Or like we're shaking. And do a little twisting, a little rotation. We can do a little lifting of the heels. Pressing the heels up and down. Or maybe jumping. If you want to add a little jumping, if your ankles are feeling up for it. Shake, shake, shake. Got about 20 more seconds here. Shake the whole body. Remember to breathe as you shake. A lot of activations we've been doing. Just now allow the body just to be loose. And then start to bring it slowly to stillness. And you feel your stance, how you support yourself here. The bones stacking, the muscles connected. What's your proud stance? Your open stance. Notice how the shoulders land. All right, let's do one pass of our energy bath, energy shower here with the hands. You're gonna bring them together, rub them together and create heat. Reiki style or massage style, your choice. You can touch or not touch the body. All right, let's bring those hands to the eyes. Clearing away, crown of the head, reaching up and back. The back of the head. We're gonna brush at the throat 4 times. Reverse prayer down the middle. Below the breast, behind. Kidneys massage, circles. Folding forward, bend to the back. Gratitude for your butt cheeks. They did so much work today. Legs. Crisscross. Thank you to the reproductive center. Thank you to the digestive center. Thank you to our emotional center. And shake, shake, shake. A little more shake. And we'll do one salutation to bring it down to the floor. Our only salutation for the day because the sun's not out. Inhale, rise. Thank you. And exhale, fold it. Inhale, lengthen. Neck is in, ribs are in. Exhale, fold it. Hands down, walk it back. 1, 2, find your plank, hold. Big inhale. And exhale, knees to the floor. And now keep your hips over your knees, okay? You can point your toes back, keep them curled in, whatever feels best for you. Now we're gonna do a little bit of kind of like a puppy pose, but it's gonna be more active. Your work is to keep those hips over knees. You reach your hands forward, okay? As if we want to bring the chest down to the floor, but then we're going to reach away. And then chest down, and then away. It's almost like those thoracic cat-cows we've been doing, except our head is not moving so much. But think of the shoulder blades towards each other, away from each other, and now our hands are forward instead of under the shoulders. All right, bring it back in. Walk those hands under the shoulders now. Knees to your hands, feet to the side, sit. Legs forward. All right, now let's go on to the back. I'm going to do some hamstring stretches here, and then we're going to do the spinal floss we did at the beginning. So, back of the head on the floor, back of the neck is lengthening. Keep your left leg bent as it is and bring your right leg up. Interlace right around the middle of the hamstring here. Okay? As the foot goes up, you're going to flex it so that the heel reaches away. Bend the leg and straighten it back up. We do that 10 times. 2, down, and 3. Relax the neck and shoulders here. Relax the face. Up and down. Use your breath. When do you want to inhale? When do you want to exhale? All right. On your last one, just release. Foot to the floor. Relax. Big breath. Let's do our left leg up. Interlace right around the middle of the hamstring. Flex that foot. And then we bend and reach up. The heel wants to touch the ceiling. Up and down. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Foot to the floor, relax. Stillness, feel. And then we'll do 1 or 2 rocks to bring it back to seated. Straighten your legs. The legs will be separated about hip distance. Lengthen spine first, and then exhale, we fold. Hey, you might be able to hold on to your feet if you like. You can do that, or hands to your shins, or up to the sides. But you fold, and you're gonna go into a little bit of flexion. That's okay. Just not here like this. Okay? I'd rather you be here than trying to be here like that. Okay? And then chin in, flex foot, chin forward, point feet. And then feel now. Compare this one to the front one, to the beginning one. Keep going. I don't know about you, but I feel less pain from being too tight from the very beginning. I feel like I can go down a little bit more. And then bring it back up. Lengthen spine, sitting back up again. Big inhale. And exhale. All right, find your way onto your back. It could be from here with the legs straight, or if you want to bend your legs and lean back, go ahead. Find your way onto your back. Once you're on your back, yogi's choice. Got a couple minutes here to do whatever the body wants to do. Maybe you're feeling called to do some twists. We did plenty of twisting and rotation throughout the practice, but maybe you want to do some laying down. You can also go into happy baby. Some circles for your hips. Recline butterfly. Recline pigeons. Get creative. Tune in, tap into your intuition. What does the body want? What would feel real good right now? If you'd like to end with inversions, explore that. Once you're feeling complete with your movement, you can find your way into final resting pose, and you may also continue with movement if you prefer. Remembering that final resting pose could be on your back, on your side. Sitting up for meditation. If you're on your back, go ahead and use all the pillows you want to use under legs, under your head. If you have eye pillows, feel free to use them. Get real comfortable. We gave our bodies enough stress, now we must rest. The good kind of stress. Activating muscles, working on balance, working the breath. So gently scan all the parts of the body that are connected to the floor. They're being propped up, supported. And then you notice any sensations, any activation of your muscles maybe still working. The legs, the hip flexors, the neck, the facial muscles. How about those? The jawline, around the eyes, the forehead, your tongue, your lips. Maybe you give yourself a nice internal smile with your eyes, lips. Gratitude for this opportunity, bright and early in the morning, to care for yourself, all your bodies. As you work with your physical body, energy flows, energy moves. As the energy moves, emotions get to move also. Process release. As emotions process, our perception, the mind shifts. Our sense of trust, connection to our higher self, a higher power shifts. Practicing Anapana in whatever position you're in. Anapana is respiration awareness. You will now laser focus your attention to your nostrils, in the area around the nostrils. Laser focusing, noticing the sensation of the air going in and the air going out. You're not trying to describe, to make it longer or slower. Simply being attentive, aware of the sensation in and out. This nose, these nostrils are the gates of that life force coming into your body and out. As if you're guarding this breath in, watching it go in, watching it go out. Feeling it go in, feeling it go out. And now shifting your awareness back to the body. Noticing your body on the floor without opening your eyes. Noticing the space you're in, different objects and furniture around you, the walls, the doors, windows, ceiling, floor. You'll begin to invite movement back to your body however you like. Stretch, move slow, breathe deeper. Take your time doing this, and when you're feeling fully awakened in your body, if you're on the floor, laying on the floor, you'll draw yourself back to seated. And once in the seated position, allow your hands to rest wherever you want them. Could be on your knees, or you can invite them to your heart. They can be together, or maybe one hand on top of the other, right on your heart. And we'll draw the chin in slightly, bowing. And you're bowing to yourself, to your heart. And we close with gratitude. We open up practice with intention. We go through a practice. And now we close with gratitude. Thanking yourself for showing up. Making time for self-care, self-love. You repeat the magic words to yourself in your head, which are, thank you, I love you, and you say your name after. And with that, we'll take a deep breath in, and we'll sigh it out. Palms together to forehead. Thank you so much for being present, and thank you for trusting me in guiding you through this practice. May it supporting strengthening mind, body, and spirit. Thank you.